DC here. Hi, guys. Well, let me see. What are we going to talk about tonight? Well, I just finished watching a movie, an old movie with Mrs. DC, a movie from 1977. One that I hadn't seen probably since 1977. Probably know why now. Um, Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever on a Friday evening. Okay, what do I think about the movie? Wow. Well, first off, John Travolta really looked young. Um, Brought me back a while. 1977. I was 20. And what came out, I found in the movie, was how superficial everything was. And, the polyester shirts and the dancing, the platform shoes. I actually had some of those at the time. I mean, I'm already a head taller than Mrs. DC, and when I had those platform shoes on, she came around here. Ridiculous in a way, wasn't it? And we were pretty good dancers. I mean, no way a la John Travolta, but we were pretty good. And I was looking at that and I was thinking how superficial. And then I started thinking again, are we more sophisticated now? Have we changed the way of being superficial? Probably is in a way. I don't know. I mean, I look at that movie. First off, I didn't realize. Maybe I was young and naive. I didn't realize actually how vulgar that movie was at the time. Was it the hormones working up then? I don't know. I mean, the F word is there all the time, but that's actually probably the nicest one that they use. Man, there was a lot of crap in that. I was really quite surprised because I didn't remember that. I didn't remember that at all. What was I looking at then at the time? Well, of course, I was probably at the movie with Mrs. DC. Well, she wasn't Mrs. DC then, but I mean, Mrs. DC en devenir, as they say in French. Yeah, I mean, I was probably at the movie with my girlfriend, as I was saying, Mrs. DC, and yeah, I don't know, maybe we missed out on those bits. I don't remember sitting in back of the theater, but yeah. Funny way this vlog is going because, like I was saying, what is superficial? I don't know. It seems that despite the fact that as I was looking at the movie I was saying, wow, things are not like that now. And yet the world is mean now. There's not much friendly things going on. Or is that just the way that I see it? No, actually, when I think about it, I guess that we saw ways of making friends then, and we do the same now. It was different. I was looking earlier today at a Bonanza movie. Not a movie, but a DVD. And somebody pulls out a gun, you shoot him. That's the way it was. I don't know if it really was, but that's the way it was on the Bonanza. And yet, at the same time, great values came out. Friendship and so on. I mean, of the Bonanza series. Does that mean that when there was great violence, that great honor and values came out? I don't think so. I think actually what it shows is that there is no day and age. It's probably better or worse. People are generally, very often, scum. It's a harsh word, but it is very often the case. And yet, nevertheless, wisdom, pearls of beauty come out of scum. Maybe not literally, but figuratively. And it kind of shows, I guess, that is what we have to look for. Looking for those pearls of beauty. Not easy. Not easy at all. I was talking the other day about the wisdom of Grandpa Walton. And you see, like, that is taken in a period, it was a period of the Depression, which is probably the closest, or we are now in the period that is the closest to that kind of geographical, political, sociological period now. The t-shirt that I've got on, you can't see it, but if I pull it up, it says here, Faded Glory. Now, this is not talking about specifically America, but I think there is something about when we're talking about faded glory, is that when we're in this faded glory, you have to look carefully to bring out the color, to bring out what is in you, to bring color. Yeah, I was down today, quite a few times actually. And looking at that movie, at first I was thinking, oh my goodness, what period was that? And thinking about it all now, there is no great period, is there? There's great people. There's great friends. Yeah, that's what it is. Great people, great friends. That's what makes the world great. And I'm thinking about the last vid when Grandpa Walton basically looked and he said, the joy of being alive. And I guess that is it. Joy of being alive. Yeah. Saturday Night Fever. There was something when they were on that dance floor which was superficial. At the same time, there was something about the joy of being alive. Not quite certain about that. Joy of being alive, yeah, I'm certain about that. Superficial? No. No, that is not what brings the joy of being alive. The joy of being alive comes from looking around and saying, I have a purpose. There's a purpose for me. Yeah, I think that's part of the joy of being alive. You're part of a nice picture, a big picture, and an overall purpose. Yeah, deep thoughts. Well, that's a deep vid for tonight. I should go and watch some vids. Been a busy week. DC's going to be signing off on this long and tedious vlog. Take care, guys. Love y'all.